Hey everyone, it's Donna Brown, the Work From Home Queen. I hope you're doing well, and in this episode of Pip to Profit, I want to talk a little bit about organisation. Being organised is probably really common for people or for mums. You have to be organised in order to maintain some semblance of sanity or order in your house, otherwise it's just chaotic and crazy. And the same goes for a business. So if you are a virtual assistant, which is the industry that I've originally come from, you are likely to be a relatively organised person because it's the nature of VAs to be very organised. But becoming a mum, and for those of you that already are mums, you'll already know this, being organised has to come up to a whole new level. Because obviously you can't just get up and do what you want to do whenever you want. You might have something attached to your boobie and that is stopping you to do it. So what I thought today is I would share a few of my little things that I do that help me be more organised, so I am less stressed and I am spending less time fluffing around. I want to make sure I use my time as efficiently and as effectively as possible. So when I am relaxing on the couch at night and watching a show or something, I am completely relaxed and not thinking about other things that I have to do. Now, I'm sure I am still thinking a little bit about work and stuff, but I'm not stressing about it because I know I've got certain things all arranged. So I thought, like I said today, I would share a few of my little tips that I do to help me feel a little bit more in control, a little bit calmer, and so when I do have a spare hour of Heidi sleeping or being taken care of by somebody else, I can actually make the most of it. So the first thing that I do, and remember I'm only on day 10 of being a mum, so some of these things I'm sure for other mums will seem very obvious, some of them may not be obvious, and some of them may be really great advice for any new mums out there or new mums to be who are actually going to be running their own business. So I'm just sharing what I know or what I've learned. The first thing that I do is I have this basket. It's only a little basket. It sits on the armrest of my couch in my lounge room, and it's my little, breastfeeding basket, I guess. So I can pick it up wherever, if I want to go sit somewhere else in the house besides her chair in her room, which has the exact same setup. I can pick it up as I'm walking in to feed her, and I can take it with me, and it's got everything that I need. So I have a water bottle in there, which I always obviously refill, and I have a water bottle on my desk as well, because obviously when you're breastfeeding you get very thirsty. And yeah, it's all good for me to call out for Pickles now to say, can you bring me a glass of water? But there are days when I'm alone doing it, or in the middle of the night when he's asleep I'm doing it, and you get very thirsty. And I always get an itchy throat, so it's good to have the water. I have a packet of wipes because it's a messy business. Stuff gets everywhere. I also have a little rag, like a burp rag, because when otherwise I'm just wetting everything. I'm wetting myself, I'm wetting her, my clothes get ruined because it's just so much coming out. Sorry for any dudes watching. So I always have that, and then I put it over my chest when I'm burping her because I don't want to get crap all over me. A bag of tissues if I need tissues, and I have actually a few little chocolates and a lolly, because you get so hungry, like in the middle of the night, especially in the middle of the night. I'm so hungry, and I'm trying not to create a habit of actually eating in the middle of the night, because even though I'm really hungry, I don't want to get into the habit of having a meal or having a decent snack where I have to stop and prepare it, like toast, say for example, because it's not something it's not a habit I want to create and get it in. I don't want my body to get into the vibe of, I'm going to get a meal at 3 o'clock in the morning, because when obviously her feeds die down, I just don't think that's going to be a good thing for me to wake up hungry at 3 a.m. Because purely for health reasons, I just don't want to be eating at 3 o'clock in the morning and then going straight back to bed. It's something that I didn't give into when I was pregnant. I used to wake up very hungry in the middle of the night, but I refused to get out of bed and eat because I just didn't want to get into that bad habit. So having a little chocolate here and there is just enough for me or I might put a muesli bar in or something, just to stave off the initial hunger until morning when I can have a proper breakfast. So yeah, that's my little basket. It just sits on the armrest of one of my couches, and I can take it with me whenever coming into the room, if I'm not sitting in my normal spot, wherever I'm sitting, and it's got everything I need at least for the next half hour, 1 hour, depending on how hungry Heidi is. So on to the next tip. So what I do is I always ensure that I have a nappy ready to go, a bag ready to go for where I put her dirty nappy in, and her wipes are ready to go, and that way in the middle of the night when I'm changing her with just the lamp on, I can be quick and not waste too much time and not wake her up at all. It's in and out, done and dusted, back into the cot as soon as possible. 2 tips for today. I know they seem really minor, but they really help in saving time. And what does this have to do with my business? Well, if I save time, I have more time for my business, obviously. The nighttime tip is because I sleep better, so I'm more awake during the day, because everyone keeps saying to me, how are you so alert and awake during the day and not ruined? Well, it's all of these little tips that I do all throughout the day that keep me, that allow me to have more rest at night, so I have more energy during the day. If you like this video and you want to know some other things that I do, like around dinner time and other ways that I organize my day, let me know. Comment below what you want to know and I will create a video about it. Like this video, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.